Hello everybody, away. It's time for a young drag out series game. Unfortunately, we're not going to be running two games, so just one. So this will probably be also another short stream. So don't expect it to be the longest, but not really the shortest, because these guys play frequently against each other also, and I don't know the outcome of the results, how they normally turn out. And I mean, Ratt3x is playing a character that he normally doesn't. And we can't really base it off the last time, because we don't know if maybe Ratt3x was in download phase. But alright, let's just jump straight up into it. Let's just check. Alright, I gave the players the go-ahead. If you chose to watch the stream, damn, that means you prefer online over offline. Y'all are real onliners. Or it just means y'all just love CF so much that doesn't matter what platform it is. Y'all stay watching. Oh, damn. No! Oh! That's fine, whatever. We'll just leave it for random DMCA. Alright. Luckily, we didn't get a... Alright, immediate burst there after that wrong tip. Man knows that once you get touched by Numb, it's turned into a zoning state. The players will reset after this. I did tell them they need to reset. Alright, man has that seed down. Side switch, coils the blades. Resets him. Sets up the gravity seed, making sure that he can't just easily self out. Although, it just means you probably have to use two instead of one. Nice barrier blocks there. Oh, use the young storage blade. Nice block on the low there. Man's aware that this is in fact a low hitting and not a mid. Ooh, there's a lot of damage. So the bats actually causes damage over time and does not actually count part of the calculation for the damage. So just keep that in mind. Alright, now I'm taking that round. Pretty close, pretty close. Yo, 86.5k on one person. Damn, that's how they really feel. Oh, counter hit 5B, not really much of a conversion off of it. But A, he's got the corner exactly wants to be, and I mean, getting this throw combo, kinda work. Oh, taps him on the head. That's only be about 2k, I think. Oh, man, rolls out nicely. Not ready to pick him up from the ground, and this might cost him a little. Oh, damn! The young D button whipping. Y'all know that dead zone. Goes in the low. Hey, just dashes in. Rachel really doesn't do too bad at mid-range. Alright. Oh, whipping that 6-8 right in his face, but man didn't punish him or anything. Long enough just to take that. Alright, I did ask the players, I don't know if they are aware. Let's see if they read the message, because I did note this in the chat. Easy to miss, to be honest.
Please select your character.
Alright, cool. They just went to character select. Nice. I forgot about that. This janky ass rematch.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Alright. So now the score tracker is still there. So if I'm not keeping up to date, we at least have that keeping it. Alright. This is a matchup that is in Rachel's favor, but I think New can at least play the game a bit. Because when Rachel tries to maybe just randomly set up the lapellas, she does need to do a bit of work for that. Alright. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Man doesn't tech control the DC? I don't know. Alright. Poison himself inside there. Has George set himself up behind him. Got a young windmill on him. Hey, uses it. Man, not able to block. It's got tap tap. Alright, nice blocks. And also not wasting the barrier. I love that. There's no reason to worry about chip damage. He's not low life, so say the barrier. Especially for air blocks, alright. Ooh. Bit of a scuffed setup there. That was probably meant for the instant overhead, but I think the overhead whiffed. Let's see this. Yo! Got throw combis. Nice. The only reason why I'm a bit impressed is because that throw combi is a bit weird to do. I can agree. Numb's Rachel is looking legit. Comment made by user XD_Mocha. Yeah, I must call them out so when they watch the VOD, they know who to hunt down. Hey, nice. Because even if... So that combo there, even the man takes out, if this Lobellos are still laying down there, he can still trigger it, forcing him to block. Unless he vortex. Because the invul does actually kind of help. This is why you only say nice things. Alright, so strong start like the last time from Numb in terms of score. But in terms of play, I see signs of life from Ratt3x. I think the only issue is just... well, getting comfortable, really. Man needs to learn where he can start his pressure shot, his game. Because Nu doesn't do pressure like other people where it's at mid-range and close. Her pressure is at mid and far range because of the blades, as you can see there. Sets of the gravity seed. Now I'm just opting to stand still in there to wait it out rather than to move out. Oh, yeah, you see the gravity seed really limits some movement, forcing. Oh, nice pick up on that. That's a very good ass conversion. Really didn't think that was gonna be picked up on. Really well played on that. Alright. Sets up the super there so the man can get in there. Every bit of blocking helps him in the long run. That's how Ratt3x seems to be playing it. Doesn't need the mix, needs the chip. And needs him to get crack. Oh. Avoiding the conversion after the drop. If you know what I mean. Because imagine you drop the combo, you also gotta make sure that you're still not gonna get caught in another vortex. But nice conversions though, damn! I know it's all just D, but I mean, the way that he's picking up on them is really cool. Like that, for instance. I mean, it might not have ended it completely, but still getting a couple of hits, it matters for Nu. Oh, gets hit by the tick throw. Unfortunately, George is there, man. He needs to be careful. George does change the direction. Don't think he's a man that only faces one direction. He knows forwards and backwards. Oh, nice. Forcing out the burst there. He gets thrown. This might be death. Don't burst. Let's just hold this. Oh. Nice. Putting himself in a situation where he can start zoning. Gravity seed. Good jumping out of that gravity seed. Switches sides again there just to make sure that he avoids himself. Putting himself in a corner situation. Oh, nice blocks. Whenever she's in the air, you don't know if she's gonna just do an empty jump into a low. Oh, tips him but doesn't get a conversion. The dead zone bursts. That was a bit of an emotional one, I'm assuming, because you don't want to burst there. But I think he can do this, man. Just needs to be careful of the Lobella there. But I mean, the range that she plays at, I'm sure she can do it. No, why would you run up? Oh, I'm not too sure why he ran up there. Because Rachel's normals are not that bad. 6B being good. Oh, run up, throw. Let's go. Tell them how you really feel. Tell them. But yeah, Rachel's normals really aren't that bad. 5B is okay, but 6B is where it's at. Because I can counter hit into itself. So 6B into 6B, really a thing. But alright. No? No? Yep. I like that. Converting off of that hit. He's getting there. I like it. Converting off of this charge. Yep. Like it. I love it. Even using that super just to get a bit of time to build up for the solves. Because it does help both stocks back. Alright. The random hits are getting its mileage for Ratt3x, but I think right now, ooh, the EA, the best mechanic in this game. Ooh, Pixel Life, can he make it? No, we cannot. Numb having good reads on the jump. But alright. The rules and the Kumos. Got one of the best backdashes in the game. Not to be underestimated. But what you can underestimate though for sure is the damage. Because that is very pitiful. You really have to put in a lot more work compared to other characters. And you have to get specific hits at specific ranges especially. That's what makes a new bit of a... Can you say nuanced character? I feel like that's understating the problems that she has. But in this matchup, I don't think she's struggling too much. Oh, nice. Keeping this man blocking. Using the gravity to make sure that it's hard to get in. Can't just run forward. Yes, Rachel has the tools to use the soul, but that's also forcing Numb to use the soul. No souls also means no combo extensions as well. The funny thing is, as much as it's also a movement tool, it's also a combo extender. Nice blocks. I like it. Patient enough to make sure that it can guard cancel out. Counter assault for retail. Oh, dropping that combi would have been super sick if he got that. But not that easy because the hit stun did fall off because he did use a couple of A-normals in there. Alright. Oh, not able to block that long. But hard to see with George really covering up the screen. Making it hard to see the lows and the overheads. Alright, immediate backdash, but Numb using herself to negate that space that he tried to make. Nice instant overhead. Are we gonna get the proper combi? Yes, we are! Yep, that was the proper setup because if he had to tech throw, he had to tech there, he would have gotten hit by the Lobella, so either on hit or on block, either way would have been a suitable situation for Numb to be in. A favorable position, not suitable. But hey, Ratt3x still though. He ignored that whole setup and played it eventually to his favor. Although this is a bit jank, makes me wonder if this is a little bit decent, but then again, this is a weird matchup. Alright. Nah, Numb is blocking, so you know there's no decent. Oh, nice hit. Get the converge. Set up the blade. Yeah. Immediately it's a rip. So you can actually let the store. Oh, man. Whipping the 5B. I think he wants to do the 6B. One thing that you need to get used to with Numb. This is death. If you don't. Oh, yeah. I was getting caught a lot by that rolls. Is the latex or hurting him a bit there? Well, there was a couple of times I got him hit. Despite the score being 4-0, really don't think that it's too bad for Ratt3x. I really just think it's an issue of getting used to Numb's pace, really. Because Rachel's things, you want to force it to use souls, and he's doing that perfectly by backdashing, placing down the gravity seeds. But the thing is, Numb also sees that he's trying to make this attempt, so he immediately closes the gap with the soul. As much as you force the souls out, if you get in a favorable position, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because once he has 50 meter, that soul's coming right back. Alright, test up the gravity seed. No soul being forced out, yeah. Because I mean, he's blocking. How are you gonna use the soul while blocking? It's not, doesn't work like that. It's still something when you take a risk to not block when you use the soul. Oh, nice. Yo, this combo! Oh, not too sure if that was an intentional side swap there. And that's gonna hurt him a bit because that disrupted his flow a bit there. Gets tapped on the head, resets into George. Throws another George out. How many frogs does this lady have? Alright. Throws up the super barriers. Right response, because that does chip quite a lot. And look at his health. Now he's in a state where he needs to be careful with both the barrier and his life. Oh, same goes over Ratt3x. And man gets opened. And that's the thing. Rachel also chips. But the thing with Rachel is that she's got mix to back it up. Oh, counter hit. Side swaps. I do like that. I don't think he was confident they was going to go for the kill. And I do believe that if you know that you are a bit nervous in terms of getting the kill, well, put yourself in a better situation. Oh, blocks the JB. And just does a young 6B. Closing out that round. Oh, gets him with the 5B. Do agree with that burst because that's a bit of damage coming in. That's a 5A starter, so not really much gonna get over that. A nice backdash, avoiding that instant overhead. Sets up the blade. A blade block times. Oh, not ready to block that overhead. Oh, nice. Resets into the throw. I like. Because that's the thing with the Numb. You'll see a lot of players actually do reset. It's not even just a thing. Oh, that's actually an overhead. Oh yeah, I forgot. Numb's norm specials are actually what it looks like. Where versus Lavender's, it's all mids. But this is a nice run by Ratt3x. Damn, man was driving the whole way there. Unfortunately, that round ending so fast, as much as he was the winner, does not work out for him. Because now he only has 2 ticks of burst. Extending the round, making it longer sometimes does work for you, but I mean, that's big brain if you had to do it. Oh, will he get a conversion of this? Yes, he will. This combo's not that hard. 3.6. Hey! Working Numb to get the burst out in the corner. Nice text. Man's ready. You can't do the same tricks all the time, man. Nice blocks on the overhead. Alright. Now I'm getting a decent amount of damage out there. Oh, making use of the 2B and the 5B. Nice. Jumps himself out of that. Must say his movement has been on par. Hey, nice anti-air because this man knew. He likes to preemptively use that sylph whenever he gets out of there. OD. Perfect actually for Numb. He gets more blades. For me, more chip, more damage, and you know, easier hit confirms. Okay, now this state is over. Only one more blade. Nice. Forcing out that barrier. Hey man, blocked all those things except that in there. Sets up the blade, gets hit by the chair. Ratt3x doesn't get the conversion. Oh, getting caught by the chip damage from Lobella. Yeah, you think that Rachel was the one that would get chipped out. In the end, it's the other way around. Very good round by Ratt3x though. Hot damn. I'm getting annoyed just watching him play. That's how you know the character's doing the work. Getting annoyed by visual stimulus. By visual stimuli. Just seeing all those blades, I just... it's Dashbox Central. And this is a cheat because we know Numb likes to block. Why? Comes from Under Night. Under Night's game is very defensive. Not saying that the best people in terms of defense come from the game, but I just noticed that people that do play the game do have a better time in terms of dash blocking because they've played against a certain individual. He's not around as much as he used to be. What is his name now? But he used to play Batista, and that's a character you have to know how to dash block against. And I mean, it pays off in this matchup. So yeah, game knowledge from one game to another does carry. Not Lumi. He's from Gauteng. Ramiz. There we go. Yeah, Ramiz. Nice tech. Alright, shall I use the low blade to catch him there? Wasn't able to get a conversion though. Don't know if you can even. Oh, there the windmill faded away. Mainly because he didn't get hit on block or on hit. George is out in the corner. He's gonna have to hold that. Gets tapped with the instant overhead. Don't feel bad about that one. Oh, that reversal, not the best. Hey man, I didn't forget Ruby's name. I recalled it eventually. Alright. Gonna be a bit hard for him to get on unless he uses Self. Ratt3x not always doing barrier. I understand why he doesn't. You want to save up your barrier for air block situations because air blocking will Rachel stuff for 6A and that air blockable, unblockable stuff is something you want to be more wary about. But yeah, he's also just more offensive, so he really worries about barrieing. Because the thing is also getting in mind is if he barriers, he's gonna have a much tougher time getting out of block stun. Because barrieing is not actually as desirable as you think. It actually makes your moves more plus. Oh, that's the dead zone. Man is able to react because of the OD. Doesn't get the conversion though. A5B and blocks, man. You at least want to barrier in the air. Oh, that chip is gonna kill him. Star view right on the money. That's the issue that makes this matchup a bit lopsided. She's backed up by her salts. Her salts makes her tool set amazing. As long as you got a self, you can do quite a bit. One of the drawbacks though is that she has a bit of a big hurt box. She's not that big, but she's not small. It's very deceptive because of the cat. Whenever you see a block, watch how the cat animation plays out. So her minions are the reason why she has a bit of a hurt box on her. Alright, blocks. Man's ready. A nice block on that overhit there. Gonna try to sneak it in. Alright. Poison there towards the corner. You see there? One self. Put him in. Two self to push the George. Gets the throw. still has his own burst even, so if he wants to start doing OD combos to extend damage, why not? Active flow, boosting the damage right now. Got enough clean hits, putting him in the nice juicy state. Oh, counter assault. Oh, back burst! Yep. Moves very similar to Hazama in the sense that full screen, bursting, normals, not the thing you want to do. Yeah, I think this man might be listening to you there, Sly. I see a bit of flicker blocking in terms of the barrier. Because of the projectile forcing this man to block. Gets the purple throw? No, does not. Hey, man's too awake. Especially with the fact that, oh, that state there feels like the only thing he could have done if he's just moving into him like that. Oh, gets the super kicks, sets up the gravity seed. Unfortunately, does not get the conversion. But was he get it this time? Okay, doesn't go for too much. Mainly because the gravity seed was already out, so you can't really do too much. And that's the problem with her also, is that once the gravity seed is out, you don't have another one that can just cancel it out. Oh, blue combos, blue beats matter, man. Nice blocks in that overhead. Very easy for Numb to just whiff an overhead. Well, not saying it's easy for him to do, but very easy to get tricked by the man doing an overhead. That's actually a whiff into a low. But hey, Ratt3x, I think, yeah. Stating the obvious, stating that water's wet, it's his blocking that's a bit lacking. He got caught by Chip a couple of times, not in terms of killing him ending the round, but the Chip is counting up. And there's a couple of times if you check the light blue exclamation mark, a very clear indication that he's not blocking in the air, either not using barrier or he's just not blocking, period. Alright.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Backdash, man, really using it so preemptively to close the distance. Not able to pick up a bit of an odd hit, especially since it was a blue beat. Funny enough, this sounds like a troll, but being able to convert off of your blue beats, it also takes a bit of skill, because you need to know the amount of hits done, and exactly the type of hit that it was. Nice blocks. Oh, got opened by the instant overhead though. Happens to everyone. Happens to the best and the worst. Happens to everyone. Normal turn of events. Burst immediately because he wants to keep his momentum. Swept himself all to the other side. Source right over those blades, ignoring that super. Thanks for that 50 meter that you just wasted right there, man. I don't care. All your effort's gone. Oh. Now I'm trying to do the instant overhead setup. Whipping once and then going for the second time when the second time was blocked, but eventually afterwards, man got hit. Oh, man has to run up throw. Not to discredit Numb, but that is how this character is overall. Rachel. Very mobile. If you're not moving with her, you're not really playing her. So yeah, what Stunks is saying is kind of the point. Don't get me wrong, it is very respectable that he can do it, but it's not that hard to just close your distance with the button. It's almost very similar to Azama, except it's more safe. Because Azama's chain is a commitment, her solves are not. Unless she's doing a normal with it though. Nice blocks from Numb though. Because the thing is, Numb is using his souls preemptively. Because Ratt3x tends to round start backdash a lot. But he did stop eventually, but that's... Oh, doesn't kill him. Never mind. That's a 8-0.
村雲ユニット。その不完全な力をあなたは誰のために振るうのかしら?
Am I calling Numb shit? Sure. Yeah, Numb's a shit player. Numb can't play fighting games. he's being carried by a character that has a lot of execution. Yeah, Stonks, your opinion and mine are never the same. I don't really think she's a boring character. I just think that they got her and they could have just cut it back to her old graceful state of CP.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I find the combos, yeah, but boring for sure. But it's always drive. That's mainly in terms of pickups. Alright, sets up the play, gets the hit but doesn't convert off of it. Wasn't ready for that. But yeah, check all those chips. Man's already halfway through Rachel's life. Does the EA. Nice block. Oh, nice using the salt to make sure they're still close even after the block. Oh. Numb holding onto the burst. Very smart. Very glad to see that there's not an emotional burst in that state. Alright, throws out the super. Man can't avoid that. Does Chow only a quarter through the barrier, so if you're not going to do anything with the super, it really doesn't do much, honestly speaking. Nice blocks, allowing him to give himself back the pressure. Backdashing, maybe expecting a reversal of sorts. Rachel really doesn't have that much to do there. Oh, that felt like robbery. But then again, the move combo units in terms of normal overheads, not really the best. Oh, nice counter hit with the 3C, using the salt to extend the combo. Nice. Oh, but now I'm running a bit low on the souls. If he goes into a blocking state, he'll be able to despawn them back up. But for offense, he's gonna run out like he just did there. Nice combo though. Alright, doesn't really have a setup for the tech. So no tech traps or anything. It's gonna cost him a bit because Numb might eventually start noticing and start taking in different directions and pressing buttons. And it wouldn't be a bad decision. Oh, almost getting the conversion off of the Tempest. Hey, this is death. Nothing you can do about that throw, man. And that's 9-0. One more and it's gonna be a 10-0. I don't know where this thing is though. Where's Dish? There we go. Yeah, Numb is making it very tough for him to enter his position. This ult usage is very good.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Nice counter hit, but doesn't really believe in it. So not able to get the conversion that he needs. Oh, nah, JC. Forcing him into block state there. 5C does have a lot of blocks done. Thank goodness you don't have to mash it anymore. I'm not too sure about New though. But I know Lambda you don't have to mash. Alright. Nice jump out there. Oh, doesn't block though. Light blue exclamation mark. I think one of the things is escaping the pressure, so eventually knowing when to stop blocking and to go in. Okay, there was a very good patience, because it's very hard to know when to press, but unfortunately, Rachel's got blades of her own.
Rebel 2. Action.
Hey, GMF Tech, we don't stream that cock here.
Yeah, we don't do them zoning games, guys. Get out with this matchup. Oh, side swapping right into it. Did the 5B instead of the 6. It's gonna hurt. Because look what situation it's putting him in. Oh, wait. This man just did a God Crush. Didn't convert. Maybe it was the first bait also of the unintentional hit. Alright, that's the super. Get on the board, Ratt3x. I believe, man. I believe. Oh, Rachel just 16 away right in. Astro locked and loaded. Might want to do that just to end the round. Nope. Rounds up 6B. Finally gets the 6B this time. Hey, does the 5B. Not too sure on the frame data of the 5B versus 6B. But that whiffs of it got him killed there. And that's Numb taking it. Very convincingly.
Another W. There's another W. There's another W. Straight wins.
Straight. You hear that?
悪魔ユニット
Straight.
その不完全な力をあなたは誰のために振るうのかしら
As much as I say convincingly, there was a very good fight from Ratt3x's side. It's just a lot of times of getting opened up by Rachel and just blocking for a long period of time where eventually she will make you open up. And that 1.5, 1.9, that's gonna be a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I called Numb a shit player. That's what happened, Numb. Nah. I just told him, so BAD said your movement was good, but I also told him one thing to keep in mind is that Rachel's movement is generally also like that, very floaty all over the place. Not saying that you weren't playing properly. Just saying that he needs to keep in mind that Rachel is accommodated by fast movement because of the softs. Sometimes she can move very fast and you think it's good movement. Sometimes it's actually just a touch of a button that can be unintentional. But Numb's usage has been very good. Preemptive closing for every time that this man tried to make a gap. But Numb, one thing I will say for the matchup that I saw was a lot of good preemptive closing down. I saw every time this man trying to make space, there was a 6D, especially when he jumped into the air, sometimes 1D and 3D. Now protect yourself, you don't defend anyone, bruh. Let's see. I mean, the only thing, if I have to really criticize Numb Rachel, is that there's not too many conversions using Solf, but those aren't easy, and you rather opt for Oki, and I like that. I don't like people going for hard combos constantly, and they sacrifice a lot. So yeah, I'd rather opt for the setup than for the damage. Because one thing that Rachel can do is, whenever she does 5cc, she can use the Lobellas and use the solves to extend the range that the Lobellas travel. But it's not that easy. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in despite being more interested in offline events. It was really sick. I'm gonna see if there's any CF players to send you over to.